there, welcome back to Houseplants again. My name is Courtney, and today I'm actually very excited to film this video. One, because while I was doing gathering my research, gathering my things that I needed for this video, I realized that I actually had a warranty on a product that I'm going to give you a review for. It's not sponsored, obviously. I don't have any sponsorships, but I have a warranty for it. And even though I already bought another one of these things, I filed like my claim because this product stopped working and they reimbursed me for it. And I actually got this 2 years ago. So I feel like that is like a really good start to this video. I am going to give you a review on a product that I've had for 2 years, since April of 2021. I actually have my order literally right here. It is the Raindrop Cool Mist Humidifier. I'm not sure that you can see that, but if you can't see it, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. So I got this April 12th, 2021. It is the first humidifier that I have ever purchased in my entire life. Actually, I think I got a little one before then, but I ended up returning it because it wasn't what I wanted. But this is like my first official one that I got 2 years ago almost, and it just stopped working. And I'm not really sure what the issue is. I just assumed it had run its course, and I ended up buying a different humidifier, but now I'm getting reimbursed. So that one, it kind of like paid for itself, which was really awesome. But I wanted to do a review of this humidifier. I still actually have water in here because I unplugged it and tried to plug it into other things in the wall, sockets, and it just stopped working. It started to like, the steam or the mist usually would shoot straight out, but it was smoking a little bit like around the opening, and I was like, that's not good. And it was really hot. I unplugged it, tried to plug it in other places, doesn't work. But I wanted to do a review of this humidifier because I think it was actually a really great humidifier for my first like official one, and I used it inside and outside of my grow tent. So I want to go through a couple of the pros and cons of this humidifier, and if I would recommend it to you if you're looking for a humidifier for any reason. But this is going to be specifically for me and my plants and how I have used it in the past 2 years. First, I'm going to go over the cons of this humidifier. So in general, the humidifiers that I now have, and I'm not including this one, are a lot easier to clean than this one. So this has a few different parts. It has the lid that you remove, and then it has 3 internal parts. It has this like tube part in the middle, and then like a part on top of that and something inside the tube. So over the past 2 years, it's been really a hassle to clean it, even though I need to clean it very regularly because it is used. I've had it for daily use. So cleaning it was definitely a big pain for me. I always push it to the limit of like, how far can I go? Like, how long can I go without cleaning this? And honestly, the results are better with cleaning it, but it takes a lot of effort to clean this, and it's something I didn't like. The next thing that I really didn't love about this is that even though I think this was a 3-liter humidifier, it seemed to empty out really quickly, and that's not really great for what I'm trying to do. It seemed like I was filling it up like daily, and I had it on the lowest setting because the steam would come out like very, not aggressively, but very fully, and it would fill the area or whatever, or the tent. And yeah, I had it on the lowest setting, but it just seemed like it would run out so quickly. The new humidifier that I have in my grow tent now, I got that on Tuesday, and I just filled it up again today on Friday, and the steam on this one is like insane. And I'll do a review of this new humidifier, in another month or so because I want to work with it for a while. But yeah, that's my second con with this humidifier. I think those are really my 2 major cons with this humidifier, is the effort that it takes to clean it and how like it just never felt completely clean because you couldn't get in all the crevices, even with like the soaking and all of that stuff that I did with the vinegar and it never got completely clean like I feel like I wanted it to, especially compared to my other humidifiers. And also that it didn't seem to hold in water as much. Like it seemed like I was filling it up a lot. So now I'll move on to the pros of this humidifier. So one of the biggest pros for me is that it's a top loading humidifier. So the new humidifier that I just got is bottom loading, which I've only worked with one of those one other time when somebody was housing their plants here, and I've never worked with a bottom loading one before. So this being a top loading is so much easier for me because you just pop the top off, fill it up, and then you're on your way. It makes it it just makes it so much easier. The next pro, I think this is probably one of the best things about this humidifier, is that I have it connected to a power strip, and that power strip is connected into an automatic timer, an automatic plug, one of those plugs. I'll show it on the screen. I got these off of Amazon, and I have them on an automatic timer for all of my lights basically in my house with my plants. So they come on at 8 and they go off at 8 p.m. And this one, you can just put it on and it'll stay on for the 12 hours and then it'll go off. And this humidifier, compared to my one downstairs, I always have to turn that one on every single morning, even though that one is also connected to the automatic timer. So this one, for me, not having to always have to turn it on, even though it's already on and plugged in, was one of the biggest benefits to me, because I didn't really have to look at it to make sure that everything was running. But like I said earlier, one of the cons was that it would run out all the time anyways, so I was always in here checking it out. But that was one of the big pros, is that it automatically stays on with that automatic timer. The last pro for me with this humidifier is the price. It was less than $25, and I've had it for 2 years and I had a warranty on it. So I definitely think it was worth the price. And eventually I think I'll get a bigger one when I move in a couple months by the end of the year. But honestly, I think if you're on a budget and you want something that's small, easy to work with, besides the cleaning, I would totally recommend this humidifier to you. I think it is definitely worth the price, and I don't think it's a big honking thing that's gonna like ruin your aesthetic or your like. It's not gonna take up a ton of space. It really isn't that big at all, and I'll definitely do some, like, you'll see some close-ups and stuff of this, but it's really not that big at all, and I just think it definitely is worth it. I think for 2 years of work, that's what, $12 a year. I think that was 100% worth it to me, especially because I have a warranty for it anyway. So I will be getting it reimbursed for it not working. I'm still not 100% sure of why it stopped working. It was very weird when I came in here, because usually when I come in here, I will go around to the front. This is the front of my tent, and I have a little a little window that you can see through. So I usually look through that to see what my humidifier reader is saying that I have hanging on the wall in there. And I came in here and it said it was like 49, and I was like, that's really low. Like, it's 9 o'clock. Why is my thing not on? And it wasn't really steamy in there. It wasn't misty in there. So I opened it and I saw that going on. Still not sure. So I don't know what happened with it. But I still think it was worth it, and I would totally recommend this humidifier for you. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you comment below if you have any more questions about this humidifier. I do think it is definitely worth it if you are in the market, if you are looking. Thank you again so much for watching today's video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.